If there is anyone present who has completed the registration to address the board paperwork and would like to offer public comment on any item on today's agenda, please step forward when your name is called. I have none, so I would entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
Mr. President, I move to approve agenda items 3.1, 3.4, which include the minutes from the April 27, 2026 board meeting, monthly claims, personnel, extracurricular, field trips, facilities usage, contributions, gifts, and superintendent stipends as presented.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor to approve agenda items 3.1 to 3.4 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries. Dr. Tharp, I do believe you're up.
Yep. I'm going to ask the board tonight to approve policy analytics agreement. This has helped us prepare our tax base and revenue analysis. We did the same thing last year, mostly driven by Senate Bill 1. It's just to help us understand how much loss we're going to have in our operations to know how to adjust.
This amount of $11,000.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor to approve agenda item 4.1 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries.
Next on the list is the second reading for the 27-28 calendar year. We talked about this at the last meeting. We made a few small adjustments. Right now, they're all in line with the other districts, mostly for our CTE programming, they're aligned, and for special education transportation services.
Mr. President, I move to approve agenda item 4.2 here, the second reading for the approval of the 27-28 calendar as presented. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor to approve agenda item 4.2 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries. Mr. Reich.
Yes, we'd like to ask the board to approve a resolution to transfer funds from the operations fund to the health self-insurance fund, not to exceed $460,000. This is to help offset some costs that are difference between the premiums we're collecting and the premiums that are being charged by our insurance carrier.
Mr. President, I move to approve agenda item 4.3 to approve the resolution to transferring funds from operations fund to health self-insurance fund not to exceed the amount of $468,000.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
So will we move up to that amount, or will we just move some for now and then if we need more later?
We'll move up to that amount. We'll wait until closer till the middle of June to do so that we can make sure that we're at the point of receiving our draw from the county for our taxes, so that we don't go too low in our operations fund before we do that.
Question's been called. All those in favor to approve agenda item 4.3 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries.
Next up, we'd like to seek your approval to replace the roof and gutters at central office. Both those items are original to the building, and we've reached the point of a few of the shingles are starting to flap in the wind, and we want to be proactive before we start incurring any leaks from that. So we ask for your approval for using recommended roofers in the amount of $39,250. This group is a roofing company that Casey, one of our maintenance guys, has had interactions with in the past at a prior job, and has highly recommended.
Mr. President, I move to approve agenda item 4.4 to approve the roof and gutter replacement central administration office by the recommended roofers in the amount of $39,250.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
So in the past, I think we've had Henshaw Roofing do a lot of our roofs on our buildings and stuff. Are they considered for this project also? Or?
No, we went with recommended roofers and also with Bone Dry Some of the feeling from the maintenance guys were both of these organizations also do flat roofs, and so they wanted to test someone out so that they could have a backup if they ever needed someone else besides Henshaw. So that's kind of the reason why we're looking outside of that organization.
Question's been called. All those in favor to approve agenda item 4.4 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries.
Next up, we'd like to ask for approval for a change order for C & Sons for painting the high school gym in the amount of $10,910. That amount is a little deceiving because on the change order proposal, what they did was they pulled out the labor costs from the original quote, so they're not increasing the cost of labor. Part of the change is because the block that they're going to use to fill in the holes from where the old water fountains and so forth used to be, that price for that product increased, as did the shipping. And then additionally for the bleachers, they were up to 6 to 8 coats of paint on their test area on the bleachers, trying to get it to look like the way we wanted, the way they thought it should look. So to cut some of that time and expense, multiple coats, they're wanting to come back and use a primer on top of it so that they only have to do the primer in 1 coat of paint. And so that's what the change order is for the
Mr. President, I move to approve agenda item 4.5, the change order from PC & Sons LLC for painting the high school gym in the amount of $2,910. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor to approve agenda item 4.5 as presented signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same. Motion carries. In the fashion of keeping things moving along, we will, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn so we can do our recognition of years of service and retirees before we do that. Thank you. We can do that.
This evening, we'll first recognize our staff members with Years of Service Awards. So when I call your name, please come forward to receive your pen, and we'll hold each section, the 20, 25, well, and 40 if she were here, people together, each for a picture. So you'll come up and greet the board members, accept your pen, and then I'll have you come stand over here, okay? Emily Brooks. Next, with 20 years of experience, our kindergarten teacher at Pleasant Hill, Amanda Chastain. Also teaching at Pleasant Hill, we have Ashley Kite. And from the middle school, we have Mr. Daniel Martin. Next on our list, who also is providing refreshments tonight along with Mrs. Avi with 20 years of experience, we have Mrs. Elise Israel. That is our group of 20 years of service. Carrie Woolwine, Julie Hodges, and Deanna McCool could not be with us tonight. So, folks, if you look at Brittany Madden, she's out there. She's going to take your picture. One more round of applause, please. Thank you. I really think these service awards, you know, we're seeing an era of time where people have spent many years and start and stay many years and retire from their district. And I hope we can continue to see more people that stay in one place for that long. Although we're experiencing that is somewhat different on some of our new hires. So our goal, Dr. Tharp and his team's goal, is to keep people happy and keep them at North. And we're very lucky to have all of these people here as long as they've been. So with 25 years of experience here at North Montgomery, that's me. All right, and next on our list, and we're super glad to have him here tonight and on 2 feet, from the high school is John Galloway. And I wish I was still her age with his 25 years, principal at Sugar Creek Elementary, Chris McCoy.
That's right, thank you.
Also with 25 years of experience, our beloved instructional coach at Sugar Creek Elementary, Joy Jarvis. And our queen of FFA, high school teacher, Nancy Bell. And last but not least on our list, with 25 years of experience, it feels like he's starting over with a new job right now, is Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Craig Reich. Oh. Next up, 4 retirees. Between the 4 of us, we've had 116 years of service to North Montgomery. That includes myself with 25 years here, Jean Mull with 24 years here, Delinda Wilkins with 40 years here, and Glenda Nice with 27 years from subbing to serving as an instructional assistant to treasurer to business manager. So that's a lot of years of service. And since Jean's here, we'll call her up first, but I have a few things to say about her, so go ahead and clap for her. You can start your way through the board if you like. You know, I was lucky enough to already be here when we interviewed Jean out at the old central office, which I'm still shocked any of us came to work here after we had met at the central office out in Linden. It is not the office that we've come to know and love today. You couldn't be on your phone if you're on my side of the office, because when a train went by behind you, You couldn't hear the person. You'd have to put them on hold. And sometimes when the trucks were coming through on 231, the windows would shake and rattle, and you'd have to put them on a hold. And I'm not exaggerating. That was real.
Was that pre-cell phone or was that?
I think we might have just had, Jim, I don't know, did we have cell phones then?
Before me.
Yeah. Oh, touche. Anyway, it was an interesting place, and you know, it didn't scare people like Craig, who's worked here about 3 months longer than I have, maybe longer, and didn't scare Jean. And little by little, we grew our team, and Jean became our mom of the office. Everybody needs one. And she just, and Brittany, you've got big shoes to fill. She just has that right touch of remembering all the little things that matter. And in the last few months, I've really thought, are they going to realize she did that? Those things just didn't happen. They didn't. That birthday list of people in our office and what they like, you know, Brittany's going to remember that because she's been trained well. But Jean was just always so good about that. And I know she really stayed on top of our principles. Like if something was missing, it's almost a joke at times because I'm like, what did you say you needed to do for me? And one of them may say, well, Jean said, you said. And I'm like, that's right. If Jean said it, then that's right. But it's just been fun working as a team here with her. I remember she had the 2 kids when she started. She'd come from retail and she had her 2 kids, and I'm like, oh great, she's got kids. This is the young me. Remember the 30-year-old me? Oh, is she gonna miss a bunch of days because she's got these kids? She's got to take off. They were grown, and it was never an issue at all. She's been nothing but a joy to work with, and I'm really, really gonna miss her greatly. And there's no one I'd rather wish a happy retirement and best wishes to her and Brent, who now she's yours, Brent. She's all yours.
Can't have her back.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm not going to claim her back because she's given her heart and soul. So, Jean Mull, congratulations on retirement. Get your gift and stand right here, please. Please. So, here's what I'm going to say about working in North. There's so much I could say, but I can truly tell you I have loved this job more than any job I've ever had, except for COVID. I hated that period of time, and we all did, right? We all did. But some beautiful things came out of that, and I don't lose track of that. I don't lose sight of that. I think I've repressed the negative, but the way this community comes together, the way this faculty comes together from every facet of our classification of jobs, I've never seen anything like it. People within the county marvel at it because we work so well together here. Now, chatter may say something a little different every once in a while if you subscribe to that nonsense on Facebook, but we really love kids here and we really work hard for them and we do the best that we can. And I just don't think, as a collaborative, I don't think that happens everywhere. I think that's pretty special. And I've been very, very blessed to have been part of that. We've seen so many changes over time here. It feels so good to leave this district in the hands of this board and this new leadership team, and pretty much an all-new central office. Really excited about the new director of curriculum joining the team. Our principals are outstanding. If Dr. Tharp inherited anything most special, it's the administrative team and the teachers and staff members we have working here today. There's a lot of change, and I know there's some things that may be growing pains, but I feel good and at peace knowing this district is in great hands. And I will be watching from afar, but not these board meetings every 4th Monday of the month, because this is 25 years worth. This is it for me. This is my last board meeting. I don't even know if my bosses know that yet, but you're hearing it now. Dr. Tharp will have the board all to himself on June 22nd, and they'll start rolling, getting things done the way they need to. And no, I don't need an evaluation this year. I'm good. So we're all set, but I really want to thank all of you. Keep in touch. I'll be up at Wabash Valley Education Service Center August 1st, so I'll have an email there. Let me know what's happening in your life. I'll try to follow Facebook, but I don't want to. But I want to know what's happening in your life. So with that, I want to tell you, Jean and I are going to have our picture taken here real quickly, and then we're going to have NMTA come up and award scholarships. But after that, Mrs. Oppie and Mrs. Israel have laid out beautiful refreshments. So please stick around, grab something, and I want to thank you all for being you, and I want to thank you for coming tonight. So thank you.
NMTA wanted to do something special for you because you've been such a part of our lives for such a long time.
And I didn't say this, but our Teachers Association, nothing like them anywhere else. I've heard superintendents for years. I've had 16 years in the superintendency. I've heard people around me for years saying, oh, bargaining's coming up. I hate bargaining. And I'm like, it's like one of my favorite times of year. Not because we can always give the money that we'd like to give our teaching staff, but because I love the people. It's full transparency. We talk about what we can afford to do, and we do it, and sometimes it's hard years. But they are amazing, and very lucky that several of the presidents and leadership are here in this room tonight, so thank you very much for that.
Owen, if you'll come up with Reagan Schultz, please. So this year, we actually had 3 scholarships that we're awarding. 2 of the recipients are here, and so I am going to read a little bio on each one of them, and then if you'll join me in congratulating them at the end for their pursuing of a degree in education. So the first recipient that we have is Reagan Schultz. Reagan attended Summer Elementary and graduated from North Montgomery High School in 2024. While at North, Reagan was active in girls soccer as well as tennis and was a member of Oppie's Ed Professions CTE program. Reagan currently attends Butler University, working towards a bachelor's degree in elementary education with a minor in diverse learning. Reagan hopes to teach in 1st or 2nd grade after graduation. Please help me to congratulate Reagan. And our next recipient is someone that we know very well, Owen Utterback. And so Owen attended Pleasant Hill Elementary and graduated from North Montgomery High School in 2024. While at North, Owen was active in track and field. Owen currently attends Purdue University, working towards a bachelor's degree in English education. He hopes to work with high school students as a teacher after graduation. And I made that little comment because obviously his mom is Mrs. Utterback. And so I'm going to guess that you were probably running around from a very young age in the classroom while she was working and getting her room ready. So let's congratulate Owen. Thank you. Not least, I'm going to go ahead and read the bio on Tacey Woodall. She couldn't make it tonight, but she attended Summer Elementary and she graduated from North in 2024. While at North, Tacey was active in managing the boys soccer team and was a member of National Honor Society. She currently is attending Ball State University, working towards a bachelor's degree in elementary education. She hopes to work with 1st or 2nd grade as a teacher after graduation. So please help me to congratulate Tacey. I believe I'm last on the agenda. Is that correct? And we're ready to...
Before everybody leaves, if you will recognize for years of service, we have yellow begonias for you. And if you're a retiree, we have the hanging baskets of that you can choose. So
okay.
Please enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.